The evolution of captives, to me, is we have to constantly reinvent ourselves. Captives are in their risk business. They should be taking risk. When a captive has such a reduced layer of retention, they're no longer risk takers, they're just buyers of insurance.
Building a new captive model from scratch when I first started working with Phil was labor intensive, but it was rewarding.
There's been one model out there. It's a fronted medical stop loss program. So basically that's being dictated by what? The insurance companies.
Fronting carriers aren't the bad guys. They're here to make a profit. That's part of the game. That's the industry that they're in. So what we're saying now is, okay, let's release an insurance product where we don't have to do that.
It was sort of like a tail was wagging the dog, because our members really wanted to take control of their captive solution. They wanted to take control of their medical stop loss spend. And at the end of the day, we had virtually no controls.
The story of the control and the transparency and flexibility that a captive structure can offer isn't often told.
Sometimes, well, not sometimes, all the time, a fronting carrier will always be the successor when it's in competition with a captive insurance company with regards to profit. If we want control, then we need to take control away from the fronting carrier.
And most people don't even look at it. They just say, okay, darn it, that's the cost I have and I'm just gonna have to live with it. No, it is not the cost you have.
I thought to myself, let's figure out a solution to enable that captive to reap the benefits of captive ownership. Let's form a captive that offers excess policies to these existing group captives so that the group captive can participate in the underwriting profits.
We already have an excess reinsurance company that's managing a layer above MedTrans and the risk that we're taking on there. Why do we need to change it? And he says it's much bigger than that, Gabby.
Every time you give an insurance company $1, you're not getting $1's worth of benefit, captive included. Synergix is simply going to work on top of your current captive's retention through a reinsurance agreement with your current fronting carrier. That's it.
We're turning an expense into an asset. And that's what I think I'm most proud about, is what the value that we're bringing. This is a value proposition.
When they realized the millions of dollars that we paid to that excess carrier and the claims that we had, literally, I want to tap into that opportunity to take back those lost profits.
We like control and we emphasize control, but it's not us, the captive manager, having control, it's our captive participants. We want to give them the control. And now to say, hey, we see a bigger picture, we can do something else in the captive insurance market and we can do it well, is very rewarding.
We've got the proof that it works in the market because our numbers don't lie. Telling the Synergix story is going to be exciting for me because I'm no longer preaching concept, I'm preaching fact.